Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. What we have on the bench is a Cozzy locking system, a bracket, and it weighs a good 10 kilo. Let's have a look. First time I'm going to be ever fitting one of these, so thought it'd be interesting to have a look and see what you guys think. Okay, so have a look at that. Here's our instructions. Number 1, pull the pin out of the lock shaft. Number 2, slide the lock open. Number 3, sit the lock claw behind the container bars on the top saddles. So you see these saddles here, and then squeeze it together using those saddles. Put the pin back in, attach the padlock, click the padlock in place. Pretty straightforward, I think. So it's a patented device. Oh jeez. Oh, lucky me. I got like a beer warmer here. That's pretty cool. And I got a free keyring. How did they know I like beer? How did they know? How did they know? Oh, I don't really need the key one. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Bit of rubbish. So that is chunky. That is heavy. Alright. So basically it's just a clamp. It's just a clamp. This pin is on a chain, goes through, we connect a padlock, and we're done. Okay, so there's only one position there where it can clip into, just like so. Okay, so that has to be lined up. This has to be on that side there because you can see the hole. So we put that through like that. Okay. Now let's look on the underneath side. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the back of it. So plenty of room really to get in there with any type of padlock. I think we should do some measurements here because this is the part that probably a lot of people are going to kind of want to know and want to see. Okay, so let's do some measurements. So this pin right here, thickness on this pin 15.5 mil. Zero those down. Sorry, let's start again. 0. Okay, so 9.5 mil there, 10 mil there. How much does it protrude? I'm going to use a standard padlock too, just to. Okay, so what's the best measurement for this? Let's just check it with a standard padlock, so that will give you some sort of idea. So I'm using an Abus 8345 Mariner padlock. So that one's good for outdoor conditions. So this would simply go in here like this, come around, and clip it on. So this, once this is up against, hard against the shipping container doors, it's going to give you some sort of protection so you can't actually attack that. So you can't even get the bolt cutters in there, you can't get the grinder in there. So it's a very chunky device. Let's also try it now with like a 70mm disc lock to see if that's a possibility. I don't think it is, because you need to use a padlock which loads the key from this direction. But we can try anyway. Here's one I had. Here's an Abus one that's going to be sent back because it's faulty. Just sitting on the bench. So this one here, yeah, straight out of the box, faulty, this Abus one. Not very happy with that. And I'll probably end up being stuck with it too. Okay, so this one here. It did work and then it didn't. There we go. Aha. So could we lock that into there? No, we can't. The shackle's too big. Plus also getting the key in from through here up into here, not practical. So not practical with a disc lock, only practical with a standard padlock. The padlock we're using is a standard size shackle, this one here, so you can't really get shorter shackles. But still, if you think about it, once this is all bolted in, you're not going to really have too many troubles once it's bolted in. Let's take the key out to do it. There we go. Okay, so that's in now. This is what you'd see from the front. Okay, pinch point is there. To unlock it, we're going to come from the front here. You can actually, there's enough room to get your hand in there, grab the padlock, bring it towards you so you can line up your key, turn it, and then just give it a twist. Good to take the key out. So possibly don't use this with a key retain padlock because it's easier to do when you're it's easier to do when your key is not in the back of the padlock. And I can clip that on nicely. Okay, so let's just do that all once again. Unlock, remove key, twist the padlock 180 and then push it up and rotate it out. Your padlock's out, pull the pin out, then separate the two clamps from the door. Okay, put them down on the floor, go to lock it, do it in reverse, bring it back together, bring these two pinch points up to where they line up, put this little I guess knobby thing in there, and then we just have to make it line up. Okay, push that in there. Once it's on the door like this, it's not going to go anywhere, and then come through and clip on your padlock. So if you are having troubles, there we go, locked. If you are having troubles with people breaking into your shipping container, perhaps something of this caliber might be the way to go. I can tell that it's made with 10mm mild steel, it's powder coated, it's all welded properly, it's a very strong and heavy unit. It clamps around the locking bars, so you know, once you're clamped on the locking bars, those things are part of the actual structure. So when burglars look at this, they're going to possibly get a bit of a run for their money, because it's big, it's yellow, it's chunky, and you just can't simply attack it like you would any other type of padlock. You won't be able to get the bolt cutters on it anyway, and you probably need to get the oxy torch out to cut it off. A lot of burglars don't carry that, so that's a Cozzy locking system. You can go to their website and purchase it. We might even have it on our website as well as a purchasable item, but yeah, we'll have to see about that in the future. Let's go now and let's install it. Okay, so this is the Cozzy locking shipping container lock, and I'm just gonna simulate it. It's locked on the door. Normally it would be sitting on these saddles, but because this box is in the way, we've put it a little bit lower, sitting on the next saddles down. So using our key, just got to put our key in. Tricky bit's getting the key in. I'll just look at it. There we go. So key in, remove key, spin the padlock 180, push the padlock up and rotate it so you can get it out, like so. Remove the pin. Grab both hands. There's a pinch mark here, don't pinch yourself. Grab both hands, slide it apart, take it off. Let's put it back on. Put it back, squeezing it together, putting the pin in through, make sure you wiggle it and it's all the way down, padlock without the key, clipping it in, spinning the padlock around and pushing up, clipping it on, and that's locked into position.